What's up, everybody? We back here. Tell me where he going. Where you going, Garfield? Oh, you ran all the way over there just to lay down and bathe. Oh, okay. Sounds about right. Um, my bananas, y'all. Y'all might can't tell it, but ooh, it's so many bananas in this one little spot. I think it's about 8 or 9. 8 or 9 of them out of though. It's a nice amount, but my turmeric is looking good. Look. Destroy that limb. You gonna destroy it? But that's not what I want to show y'all. I want to come up here and show y'all my Santa Claus melons. So I planted one seed in each bed. I know I had one down there to germinate, but I don't know what happened. I think the birds or something, or squirrel, something picked it, dug it up, found them. Child, got time. But anyway, down here I found out I had one growing out of here, one growing out of here, and one growing out of down there. So I have 3 plants now, and you can see. Ooh, that's gonna be a female there. Oh, look. I think those are gonna be males. But first I didn't know, I didn't think didn't know if I was getting any fruit sets. I know I saw this one here, but I'm not sure if that took because it's still little and it's been that size forever. However, look at this. That one I'm almost positive took. And I may have more, I just can't see them because this is a jungle back here. But I just wanted to show y'all that I do have some melons. Since Dan sent me, these are Santa Claus melons. Dan sent me these seeds a while ago. And I finally had a spot to plant them where I could, really give them a try. But I want to get into, y'all seen the title of the video. I want to let Miss Cynthia know, Miss Cynthia, I don't appreciate. So, Miss Cynthia had a squirrel. And I believe the squirrel was female and it must have been pregnant because I believe she dropped that squirrel off. I saw a van speeding off and they was throwing squirrels out the window. And I do believe that was Miss Cynthia that dropped them squirrels off over here because look here. Can y'all see? Look at that. Look at that one there. Now, it's still plenty on the tree. But I want to let y'all know I was out here barbecuing. And, I most definitely got to cut this vine. I was barbecuing. And I saw the squirrel just come from the ground. Went up in the tree. Bit off a pear. Went higher on a limb. And sat up there and ate the pear. Sat up there, ain't feared for his life none. And for all of y'all that be talking about give Felix a break and all this kind of foolishness. This is why. Where's my little Jedi warrior? Here he is. This is why I'm training a new Jedi warrior. Because Felix acts like he old and he wants to retire. And I don't have time. And he's not going to get any pension. He's not going to get any benefits. He's not getting anything. He's not getting any Medicare, Medicaid. He's not getting any vet care after he retires. Because homeboy is letting these squirrels get up in my tree and eat up everything. They're biting. Here's another one. And they're not falling off. They're biting them off right at the stem. And then sometimes they drop them and they're scared to get down here. But my thing is they ought to be scared to get up in the tree, period. If Felix was doing his job. But see, this be the stuff. Ooh, look at that poke over there. But you see, this be the stuff I be talking about. I'm not fooling with this any longer. And Miss Cynthia, you was wrong for dropping that squirrel off over here. I'm really not. This is too much. The squirrel that had babies, it must have had about 8 or 9 babies. Because all I see is squirrel every day. And more of my pears on the ground, half eaten. They're not even ripened. And they're eating them. It's really pitiful. But y'all, I'm just joking though. Miss Cynthia didn't drop that squirrel off. I assure you, gas prices where they is, she ain't drove that far to drop off no squirrel. But this is what you have to deal with when you have But that's another reason why I was going to cut all those tall limbs. I really do believe they jump out of that mimosa and they jump out of these other. I have seen them come from the ground, but more than likely they don't come from the ground. They jump from another tree into this tree. So that's why all that stuff up there has got to go. But y'all see, I was so stupid. I was supposed to cut those limbs. But once they got blooms on them, y'all know me, I'm not going to cut them. Because look at the fruit. Look, can y'all see the fruit? I mean, it's just fruit, 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 fruit. So y'all know when they go to blooming, I don't want to cut anything. I'm a firm believer in I let the tree do what it want to do. I don't thin, I don't do nothing. I'm not an orchard. A lot of people don't understand a lot of those practices that people are doing is because they have an orchard. And orchard, a lot of times you thin and stuff because fruit trees really only bear for so long technically. But that tree is old, y'all. That is not no young tree, and that tree is still putting on fruit that heavily. I question, I question how long trees actually last before they stop bearing. But they are like women. They will, women quit having kids. They'll stop bearing after a point in time. But I think it's a lot longer than people think. But in orchards, they thin so that their trees will last longer a lot of times. It's other reasons they thin, but that's one of them. And it's also because they have a whole lot more demand on their soil. Look how many trees they have planted in any given spot. Let's be real, most of us don't have that. It's only a few gardeners that I've seen on YouTube that come close to how many trees an orchard actually has on the same, if not smaller scale. So all that pruning, that's for the birds. But I just wanted to come on here and show y'all that the squirrels haven't touched my pears over here. My peaches are starting to turn. They're not quite ready yet, but they're nice and big though. Let me see if I can show y'all. Here's one here. And I do be getting a little, I guess that's scab. Child, I don't know what that is. I get a little of that. It's all right. They still eat. Wait a minute. Child, this tree, I didn't even know this one had no pears. This sucker got 2 pears. Didn't even know it had pear the firs. And that sucker got 2. Now this one, the grafted part of the tree has died. The rootstock is still living. I'm going to graft onto that rootstock so that I have a different type of peach. Now my peaches, I had more peaches on this tree. The tree kept 2. This is not my heavy year for peaches, y'all. But look how big that peach is. And the other one is the same size. I think I had 4. And that's why I said, y'all, I don't thin. The trees generally will do it for me. I've never thinned. And the trees just do it for me. The tree is healthy. It's fine. No disease. It's carrying the fruit. The fruit is nice and big. And this is not my heavy year for peaches. Y'all know because I don't thin. I have a heavy year. Like this year is a heavy year for the pears. Not the heavy year for the peaches. I always get fruit, but I won't get much. Like next year, I'll be lucky if that tree gives me 2-3 pears, 2-3, maybe 4 pears. The big tree, last year it didn't give me, last year it gave me about 20 pears, maybe. But y'all see it's loaded this year. It's hundreds up there. And I've lost 30 or 40 due to the squirrels biting them off. And Felix, let me show y'all. He done laid down at the base of the tree. He must heard me talking. Are you training? Are y'all having a training? Felix, are you all having a training? Lunch break? What have I told you? What you talking about lunch breaks? You're intermittent fasting. You shouldn't be having a lunch break. You doing too much. Where's Garfield? Oh, there he is. Look at what he's training him to do. There's Felix. There's Garfield. There's Felix. There's Garfield. There they are together. No, sir. You're supposed to be training him to be a young Jedi. No, sir. Don't walk off when I'm chastising you. This is why you ain't getting no pension. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all, because I don't think I have heavy years and off years. So next year I should get more peaches. Like last year I didn't get a lot of peaches either. Hell, the birds, between the birds, I'm gonna have to net my trees. Between the birds and the God knows what else, and my tree, I lost some of my peaches, but I think I may have got 10 peaches last year. And then this other tree has always been giving me the blues. Always. It's never really produced the way it's supposed to produce. This tree that produces is the one that reliably produces. This other tree really doesn't produce like that. I had 1 year where this tree produced, but as I said, the grafted part now has died. Everything above the graft is dead, I think. I had one branch alive before, but it's all good because look at this root stock. Baby, I'm finna graft. All them little limbs finna be grafted. I don't know if I'm gonna do, I know I'm gonna do some other kind of peach varieties, and I'm gonna do some nectarines. And then I'm gonna have to prune this tree because y'all see how it's growing kind of foolish. I don't like that one big long. I'm probably gonna cut the top out of that. And I'm probably gonna cut that long branch over there. I need to prune the pears too before they get too out of order. But I'm really pruning for shape, y'all. I'm not pruning for all that other stuff. Not pruning for shape, I totally understand, because I cannot let these trees grow just the way they want to grow, because it'll be too, because they're planted close, it'll be too thick up in here. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. I just wanted to show y'all that and show y'all how these cats, I got one in training, I got one that's going into retirement. Does anybody want Felix? Because I will gladly put him in a box with some holes. Look at my little Jedi warrior. Look at him. Anyway, so till next time, see you guys later.